Have you ever promoted your best employee into a management or leadership role? Watch them completely fall apart? It happens more often than you think. See, they go from being this confident and competent person to burned out, confused, or even gone. Let's talk about why this happens and what great leaders do differently. See, I witnessed this firsthand. She was the best salesperson on the floor. She was crushing it and killing it every single month. So the management said, hey, let's promote our best salesperson into a management role. So that's what they did. They promoted her into the sales leader. It took about 3 weeks and she came to me, not as her boss, but as a friend. And she said, I don't want to do this. I want to go back to selling. This leadership thing sucks. And I'll never forget that. See, she wasn't lazy. She wasn't incapable. She was just thrown into a leadership with no direction, no coaching, and no clarity. And unfortunately, she's not the only one. Studies show that 60% of all new managers fail within the first 24 months. And 58% of managers never receive any type of leadership training. That has to stop now. It's not a people problem, it's a systems problem. So here's the real issue. Here's the pattern that we keep seeing over and over and over again. We confuse performance with readiness. We assume that someone's great at their job, they'll be great at leading others doing that job. That's just wrong. See, leadership is a completely different skill set. It's not about doing, it's about developing. It's not about task, it's about trust. And when we don't teach new leaders how to make that shift, they fake it and they burn out. And what does it cost? It costs us the idea that probably 1 out of every 3 employees quit due to poor leadership or lack of training. Gallup has a recent report that says 42% of employee turnover is preventable. Preventable. That means we could have stopped the hurt if we just invested in better leadership development. The worst part is, and this is awful, the managers who do leave, who kind of burn out and leave, they leave thinking they're not good enough when it was our fault, when we should have done a better job of setting them up for success and making them better at their job. That's why I created the True North Leadership Framework. See, it's a simple system that gives growing and new leaders a clear path forward. It's built around 3 core pillars. The first one, identity. You first got to understand who you are as a leader. Most people are just trying to kind of imitate their boss or some influencer online. But true leadership starts with self-awareness. So what we do is we help new leaders identify their natural leadership style, their stress patterns, and their growth areas. See, clarity, the second thing we kind of go through is once we have their identity, the second thing is clarity. We have to define what that role actually is. Most new managers are just still trying to figure out how to do their old job and lead people. No wonder they're overwhelmed. We help them get clear on their new responsibilities. We help them get clear on who they are as a leader. And then prioritize people, not just performance. And then the third thing is, the core pillar is support. We have to create a rhythm of support. See, leadership should never be lonely. People say it all the time, oh, it's lonely at the top. It should never be lonely at the top. We have to give managers real world tools like feedback frameworks and check-in templates and coaching conversations so they know, hey, I'm not really guessing here. This is kind of a thing that I do because 82% of companies choose the wrong person to put in leadership. Why? Because they promote based on performance, not potential to lead. We've got to fix that. If we don't fix it, we're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it's going to get the same result. People who are probably good leaders, but we just fail them. So when you align someone's identity, give them clarity and support, give them the tools, the right tools, everything changes. They stop reacting. They start leading. And the team, here's the cool thing, the team actually gets better around them. See, you don't You don't just get a manager, you build a leader. I tell people all the time, leaders are not born, they are grown. So if this hits home to you, if you've promoted someone recently or you're about to, join me for a free 1-hour session. I call it the Leadership Clarity Workshop. It's designed specifically for new and growing managers who want to do it better. They want to succeed without burning out. This is the support that they wish they had from day one. So, promoting someone is just the beginning. But without clarity, we're setting them up to fail. We've got to stop that. We're losing really great people because we have a broken leadership pipeline. We're not building confident, clear, competent leaders. We've got to start that today. So if you're ready, join me. Hit the link below and sign up for the free workshop.